Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for your stimulus package, stimulus check update. If you want to care, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I really appreciate it. I know I haven't made a video in the last 2 days or so, but like I said the other day, there was no use to unless there's something different or something they're talking about. And there's just been nothing. There's been nothing. I mean, it's just been the same old stuff every day, pointing fingers at one another. So there's no use to talk about that stuff. We already know all that. But I figured I would make this one and go over it. Now, lawmakers in both parties see a deal on a new coronavirus relief package as more likely once the political pressures of the 2020 elections have abated and over. Now, the motivation level on both sides will depend on how the election comes out. So, we'll see what happens there. Now, to go on, Chuck Schumer and the bipartisan group, or the problem solvers, they also go to say, they say, I'm certainly and hopeful, and depending on what happens in the election, what the White House would say and where Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell is at. We all know where he's at. He's got his head stuck up his you-know-where, as usual. Now, Speaker Nancy Pelosi at a press conference Thursday said she wants to get a deal with President Trump after Election Day. We already knew all this. We knew it was going to be after election before anything was ever done. Now, and she goes on to say this. She says, we will, well, she says, I want a bill for 2 reasons. First and foremost, the American people need help. Duh, they needed help months ago. Months ago. Not after Election Day. Months ago. So back up and pay everybody. They need real help. And second of all, we have plenty of work to do in the Joe Biden administration. She said, predicting a win for the Democratic presidential nominee. Now Pelosi, let's see just a second. Oh yeah, the Senate lawmakers and asides say McConnell and Pelosi, both longtime members of the Senate and House committees, have strong incentive to get a coronavirus relief deal done in the lame duck season because it will make it easier to put together a full year annual appropriations package before Christmas. Now Pelosi and Schumer didn't want to cut a deal before the election. After the election, and after McConnell is re-elected as leader, there is more opportunity, said the side. Now, I don't believe he's going to get re-elected. I do not. These politicians, I know there's still a lot of people out there that thinks they're gods. They think Donald Trump's a god. It just amazes me how some people worship that guy, and some people has died and sick right at the moment we're talking right now because of that jerk. Telling people, misleading people, and putting this virus, making fun and mocking this deadly virus, and telling people it's okay, having all these rallies, and telling people not to wear a mask, it's fine. Thousands and thousands of people out of that rally has caught that virus, and some of them has died from it. and everywhere in the United States, it is topping out in the red zone. This virus is it's 2 times worse now than what it was when it first started. Now, it's not easy because of the way Pelosi is negotiating. The GOP said criticizing the House Speaker, but if she opens up to a corona conversation about what is realistic and possible, then anything is possible. Now, some have questions whether talking about a lame duck Trump, if he loses the election, would be interested in dealing. Talking about if he loses, of course she's going to be interested, because once the Biden administration once takes office, it's been Democratic run. So yeah, there'll be no problem. A stimulus package will be done, of course. Now, Pelosi on Thursday told Bloomberg News Balance of Power that she thinks there's a realistic chance of a deal being done after the election day. The president has said we could have an agreement after the election, she noted. Pelosi sent a letter to Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin, the lead White House negotiator, Thursday, asking for a response to the latest compromise offer she made earlier this month. Your responses are critical for our negotiations to continue, she wrote. The president's words that after the election we will get the best stimulus package you have ever seen only have meaning if it can get Mitch McConnell to take his hand off the pause button and get Senate Republican chairmen moving toward agreement with their House counterparts. They're all in this together. I don't care what nobody says. They're all in it together. And if it don't happen after election day, if they don't start working on it after that day, then it's going to be after it's going to be starting first of the new year, sometime in January. It's just the way it is. Now, some Democrats, however, are skeptical that McConnell will agree to any deal if Trump loses the White House. That's possible. But again, he don't care no way, so it really don't matter. Now, something should be done. Something should have been done already, said a Senate Democrat aide who predicted that Republicans will be in no mood to compromise if they lose the presidency and the Senate. That's possible. Some of them won't. But who cares? They don't care no way. Now, I don't think there is a package, period. If they lose, I think Pelosi wants one. The source added, predicting the GOP lawmakers will again embrace physical absurdity as they did under President Obama 10 years ago. I do believe Pelosi wants one. Now that I've been going over this a lot, guys. At first I thought it was Pelosi, but then again, if you think about it and study and everything that's happened, Donald Trump held all this back at first, kept it secret. If they could have got started on this right when they first found out, they could have got the economy, I think, under control. And even as bad as it is right now, I think if they hadn't held everything back, I think right now Nancy Pelosi wouldn't need a biggest package as she's asking for. And that's why they're having to have that much money, is to take care of everything. I understand it now. At first I didn't. I was angry in the wrong spots. But I do agree with her on that. I do believe that's why she is needing that's why the Democrats are needing that bigger a package, is everything is a mess. And I understand that now. But guys, we'll see what happens. I don't know. Nothing's for sure, nothing's promised. We'll see what happens. If if it don't happen, if they don't do something after the election, then you can look for it after starting the first of the new year. That's just the way it is. I don't see nothing happening right now because they done said it wasn't going to happen after election time. She does want a deal, yes, but we'll see. It's just hope, guys, because listen, be safe. Stay safe, guys, whatever you do. Wear your mask when you, don't be around people. Don't be around no more than you have to be. Go to the stores, get what you need, go back home, guys. Just stay safe as possible, okay? This virus is getting out of control. It is a horror movie. That's what it is. Please, guys, stay safe. Do what you're supposed to, and you'll be okay. Just do that. I love y'all. Stay safe. Until the next time, God bless.